Hi, my name is Melissa. It's my third time being a surrogate, and this is my husband, Sergio.
My name is Sergio Garcia, and I'm the husband.
My motivation is like helping others. My kids for me is like a happiness. I'm like, why not helping others that they cannot have like the family they want? I asked him like, hey, what you think about doing this, me doing this? So I just came to him and it's like, hey, I want to do this, what you think? And that obviously he has some questions about it.
The way she approached me was to ask me, hey, how do you feel, if I did surrogate? First, I didn't know, so I was like, I don't know about it, because I don't know much information on what goes into being a surrogate. After we talked about it, we got more information, pretty much getting a little bit more info how it works. After that, kind of felt comfortable more, made me think more of, helping others, at the same helping yourself. We had our kids already, so we weren't gonna have any more at this point. That's part of it why I was like, okay.
Well, my first journey, it was everything new. It was like, oh my God, what is this? What is that? And she started like introducing me to all this stuff, and then she explained really good everything. I'm like, okay, I'm stuck with you, and I'm here for like 5 years now. The hard part was the medication with the injections. The first 3 months when I was having the medication is when I have like nauseous. Then later in those 3 months, it's just normal, like nothing. When I finished all the medication, it was like a normal pregnancy. It was really smooth. I just started the pains, and I just wait at my house. I start doing like exercise. I always do that. Start cleaning my house and stuff. And then here we go, it's time. Run to the hospital. My relationship the first time, it was not that close to them, but it was like kind of like how you are, where I send them pictures and stuff. Just like updates to them. My second journey, it was a girl, by the way. It was really nice. With that one, I don't have no symptoms at all. The day of the labor, there was no one in there either. So I had to have the baby by myself. And then we called the
nurse.
I saw him like, hey, call the nurse, the baby's coming out. So he started running, everybody started running. First, it was not doctors in the hospital, in the room, right? So she was looking at me like, give it to me, but I couldn't because she was still connected on me. So and then I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, can I give it to you, But once she has it, it was like I just see her like so attached to the baby. I'm like, oh my God, it was so sweet. I love it. I love the moment. That's why I guess I did that third time again. Because the feeling of that emotion in the moment, I still talk to them. Actually, she turns 1 March 28th. She sent me pictures and everything. She's so cute. It is important to have like a support with you because you feel more safe, more like comfortable with the stuff and with your husband, with your family. And the journey is really smooth when you do that.
The way I support her is just like, my own kids. I know when you get pregnant, you need help, with the kids, making sure she's not, overdoing herself, trying to do things that she can, like taking care of our kids ourselves, and then her as well as pregnancy, making sure that she's okay. Obviously they get cravings, so make sure she gets her foods, she needs her medications, stuff like that. Just making sure that she's okay and not overdoing things at home, helping out around the house more than anything. The way I handle questions, when they ask me about my wife's pregnancy, that it's not our kid, I just pretty much tell them, look, we're doing surrogate, we're here to help, we're helping others. The way things work nowadays is, science, and, a lot of men think differently. Obviously, for me, it's more like science, but more than anything, helping other families, have their own family as well.
When they always approach, I always tell them, oh, thank you, it's not mine. I'm helping others. Start asking questions, and I start answering them and stuff like that, and it's always the same with them. Compensation is really like helping our lives really good. With that compensation, I bought my house. I bought my truck. We went
on vacations.
It was a lot. Like, I help you a lot too. I help them, they help me, and then we help each other.
Everybody helps each other at the end of the day. It's beautiful. You help a family, at the same time you're helping yourself, and I think it gets you to a point where you can give you that push to do what you want to do. The most important thing I have, going through this journey and doing surrogate is pretty much you just have to support your spouse. that make sure that she's comfortable, that they have their support of the husband. The wife is going to feel better, and when the two people combine, it's sky's the limit.
Be strong, because you need to be really strong to do that. Because a lot of people, when they ask me why you do that, they're like, you don't get attached to the baby? They always ask that question. I'm like, no, because I have on my mind, it's not mine. I have that is someone else, and I just helping them. And I guess they always tell me, oh, you have to be so strong. So that's why I'm like, I guess you have to be really strong for doing this.